Sector A.
When the blood heir gives word.
Have you seen it? I hear it's very fine. Full of old marble statues from before the days of disaster.
It's a business sector, not a museum.
That's what I heard anyway.
Do you trust the blood heir? Do you think we did the right thing freeing him?
He is the blood heir. Of course we did right.
He does seem a bit disoriented.
He'll get his bearings soon enough.
Do you see me now, stars? I've grown wings and scales and hooves. I flow like a river that has a great multitude of followers, and nothing can stop me now unless you pinch me once more awake.
Sir, someone's coming.
Oh, I think it is Rodara, sir. She's come at last.
That's her name?
The very same. Oh, Rodara! Hurry, and where have you been hiding? I got locked up for a little bit, but I'm free now, and I've signed on to the cause. And now you're here. Have you met the blood heir?
I feel as though she does, but I don't know if I can trust the feeling.
I can explain, sir. If Clarion would give us some room.
I'll go see where they've stocked the provisions.
This is the third time we have met. The first time, I came to you as a man and fell upon your strange enclosure, seeking warmth and shelter, but finding only you with wonder in your eyes and shackles on your leg. The second time, I was a girl, an assistant to Astrea, who you met in the full flush of your new power and honored with attentions I could not then receive. This is the third time we meet, and I come to you a sort of halfling, dressed as a woman but armed for battle, and ready to take up your cause if you would also take up mine.
How can I serve you, lady?
I was born a member of Moscovia. My mother was beautiful and well-connected, but fell victim to the folly and sweet promises of a fickle man who left her before my birth, with only this sword to remember him by. I do not know my father's name, only that he was a man of some rank and standing. When I grew up, history repeated itself, and I too succumbed to a man who promised to marry me, but left with the vow still hot on his lips. But this time I had his name, and I followed him here to Polonia.
Who was the man that wronged you, Rosara?
We have a common enemy in Astolfo. I hate him for the wrong he has done me, you because he claims your chair. I, for jealousy, would not see him married to Astrea, and you should fear the union, for it makes him doubly strong and doubly followed.
I dreamed of an executive named Astolfo. He had no manners.
You did not dream, sir. I remember well when you fought him over Clotaldo.
How is it that you remember the things that I've dreamt, and I remember you most vividly? Is this world real?
Very real, sir. And very ready for you to take control of her. I have come to you today as both a woman and a man to make my suit the stronger. As a woman, I beg you to avenge me and restore my honor. And as a man, I beg you to take back what is yours. As a woman, I have tears and gentle words to move your heart to pity me. And as a man, I have an iron will and a strong arm to move you to enlist me as your follower. I ask for your help as a woman, and I bring you my help as a man.
How do you come to me alone, knowing how much I desire you?
I trust in your newfound discernment to keep me safe. And I trust in this sword if that should fail.
You are right to trust in me. I now know desires but a dancing flame, and I must look past its tempting light for guidance. as hard as it is for me to hear that you love another, it pains me more to know that he has wronged you. I will make him answer for it.
I will live forever in your debt and serve by your side this day.
And we will not delay a moment longer. Come! Let's sound the call!
To Sector A! March! March! Segundo is coming! To Sector A! March! March! Segundo is coming! To Sector A! March! March! Segundo is coming.
Have they all run away and left me? Well, I won't follow them, for they are running towards death. Perhaps if I very slowly take up the rear, I can find a place where I can watch and hide until this whole fighting business is over. Slowly.
Is there a man anywhere more wretched than I am this day? What have I brought my company to, Clotaldo?
A new regime, sir. Rebels have overtaken Sector A. The last vestiges of your support are scattered and absorbed by the masses. You're lucky we escaped with our lives.
Traitor! How can he have defeated us?
Fate was on his side. We cannot call him traitor now that he has won.
We are not done fighting yet.
It is time to think about a permanent retreat. I have drunk my fill of humiliation and have no desire to lose my head.
If Segismundo fights under the banner of his destiny, we may do well to stop resisting it. I have no wish to die today, unless to see you suffer further disgrace. But fate may seek us out however well we hide, or far we run.
That is wise talk, old man. But I am made of harder, younger blood. It would urge action, not surrender.
The entire sector is lost and they're spreading out looking for you.
Run now. There's still time. We can just use a messenger and hide you in the wilderness.
You cannot outrun fate, Astolfo! I have tried and failed too many times. But now that death has come to collect me, I will face him without fear, even if he wears my son's face.
Here they are! To kill them all! Don't let a single one escape!
Wait. I come willingly. Allow me to address my son.
Let him approach.
There is no need to seek me out. Your prey is found, already kneeling at your feet. The day is yours. You have won the right to crush this old gray head beneath your boot. Do not fear to play your part, my son. It is your destiny. But I, the fool who tried to part you from it.
This has been a day of wonders. What the stars have willed cannot be altered by man's might or cunning. They will run their course as is decreed. But we are fools who think we can alter what will come. My father heard it told that I would be a tyrant, and he feared me. But the very treatment he chose for me produced the tyranny he feared. If you had raised me as your son, knowledge of my fate coupled with your love and your advantages might have made me a wiser, kinder man. Instead, I was divided from myself for all these years. And when those two halves found each other, they fought, at first, as brothers, each trying to maintain dominance. We have to face the things that scare us most. As you face me now, and now that I see you kneeling at my feet, I can turn fate aside and raise you up and ask you, Father, to forgive a foolish man for all his sins.
My son. are my heir. The true blood heir of Polonia. The company has asked for you to take the helm, and I am most grateful to pass those duties on to you. You have proved yourself this day beyond worthy of both mine and our people's trust and love. Hooray for Segismundo! Long may he lead!
Is it all over now?
Yes, Clarion, it's safe to show your face now. The scary part is over.
I do have another matter to address before we go. Astolfo, you once promised to marry the beautiful and brave Rosaura who stands with me. As much as it pains me, I insist you honor your commitment to her.
The picture was yours all along.
I was engaged to the lady. But she had no proof of parentage, no executive bloodlines, and my ambitions aimed much higher.
I think you've reached the height of your ambition, Astolfo. But you should know, Rosaura is not without rank or parentage. If you would know her father, look on me.
What's this?
It's my sword you carry, my Rosaura. I gave it to your mother all those years ago when I left Moscovia. I didn't dare tell you the whole truth before, but there's no reason left to hide it.
I am very pleased to meet you.
All the time I spent assisting you, and you never told me the best secrets of all?
Will you take her now, Astolfo? You cannot look me in the eye and falter parentage.
Of course. Now that I know her lineage is pure, I'll gladly take Rosaura as my own again.
There you are, lady. Your honor is restored. There is Astolfo, ready and willing to be your husband.
I thank you for my honor, sir. I have come very far and fought very hard to hear those words Astolfo has just spoken. But I find no joy in them, despite so long awaiting their sweet music. Now that I have got my honor back, I will bestow my hand upon a man more worthy to receive it.
So, now you don't want me.
You care more for your career and my lineage than any of the love that ever flowed between us. So no, Astolfo, I don't want you. I want the man who loved me before he knew I was a girl. Who wanted me before he knew how to express it with decorum, and who defends me even if it means losing me forever.
Rosaura,
Segismundo, am I wrong?
am I dreaming?
Congratulations, Lydia. It seems I must now tell you that.
Estrella, call me Rosaura. And say you'll help in the rebuilding of the company.
I will need a strong executive at my right hand who knows the ins and outs of everything. I think that's you, Estrella. I think you know more and do more than anyone gives you credit for. Will you stay and help me run Polonia?
That might be satisfactory.
You have done well this day, my son.
I never knew a man who could change so fast.
I've learned much from dreaming, and much from waking, and still more from not knowing which was which. I fear any minute now this world will melt away like sleep, and I will find myself again confined to watching pictures. But even if I never find myself within those walls again, I know how fleeting things both good and bad can be. And so I hold the good things that more dear, and will try and rule accordingly.